John Maupin, everybody, gonna tell us some jokes.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I was going to attempt to play a little music, man, you know. Thought that'd be funny. It would be hilarious because it would be horrible. It would be. How's everyone doing?
Good.
That's what most people say when they start. How's everyone doing? They try to sound all professional. And then we get into talking like ridiculous, you know. That's how I do it. This is a small crowd, so that means I'm only going to get a few boos, you know. Not a whole room full of boos. I hate when you get booed, man. I didn't get booed one time. I never got booed, but I did have a whole room tell me I sucked one time. They all said it all in unison. It's like they choreographed it, and they said, let's go mess with the black guy, you know. That was like one of the worst times when I ever performed, man. This was like years ago. And I quit for like a decade after that, so you know it was like really dramatic. You know, it was a traumatic time for me in my life. But I came back, I rebounded, and I came back, and I didn't get told that I sucked. I just, you know, people just didn't laugh a lot of time, you know. But yeah, you know, I've been thinking about a lot of funny things, man. Like, who out here likes movies?
Yeah.
I love movies, man. But I like real actors. I hate actors who really don't get lost in the role. What I'm saying is, hey actors, I like actors like Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is a great actor. Tom Hanks gets lost in the role. You don't know it's Tom Hanks anymore. When Tom Hanks played Saving Private Ryan, you didn't know it was Tom Hanks anymore. He was Private Ryan. When Tom Hanks played Forrest Gump, he lost himself in the role. He became Forrest Gump. But some actors like John Wayne, he's always John Wayne, you know? I mean, it's funny, man. You know, he's not a great actor. John Wayne is great at being John Wayne. John Wayne is a cowboy. He's John Wayne. He says, let's go ahead and get them, Pilgrim. And when John Wayne is a doctor, John Wayne's John Wayne. Let's go ahead and perform this surgery, Pilgrim. And John Wayne's a fireman, John Wayne's John Wayne. Let's go ahead and get this fire put out, Pilgrim. You know, I don't understand it, man. And what you know I hate about movies is that, like, before you go to a movie, or when you're sitting out there about to see a movie and they have a preview of another movie, they'll show so many previews and so many scenes in the movie by the time you go to the movie. You're like, man, I've already seen the whole movie. Golly. You know, movies is funny, man. I like the people on television, the crooked ministers in the wee hours of the morning. I was watching one this morning, man. I really got into his name is Pastor Danny Davis. This guy, I hope none of you know him. He'll be your cousin or something because I'm about to talk about it. But this guy, man, I mean, he was just crooked. I mean, he really was. He was crooked. And I was getting entertained by it because he was saying things. It's like, if you're a minister, I understand you're trying to teach people, help people, but you don't need to criticize them at the same time. This guy said, in the middle of my sermon last week, a lady got up and she said some things and she got into the Spirit. She got the Holy Spirit in her. But her English was bad. She shouldn't have said what she said the way she said it. She said, God is good. Ain't God good? Well, you know, God's good, but ma'am, your language is not great. You need to change. You shouldn't have said ain't, you know. You don't do that if you're a minister, man. Why do you do those things? This guy was crazy. Then he was like, I hate when these guys, they'll get up there and they're going to say they're going to help people perform these healing miracles. And he got up to this lady and said, I heard your legs was hurting. You have a problem with your legs? Well, I'm going to touch your legs, and then they're going to make your legs feel better. Don't your legs feel better now? And then he hit her in the eyes and said, now your eyes hurting, right? Now, let me see if I can help you with your eye, you know? I mean, these people are crazy, man. I just don't understand it. I mean, when I was a kid and I would see black people, you know, they get the Holy Spirit in them. You know, I don't know. Maybe white people don't do it, but black people, man, they get the Holy Spirit. And this lady, she would go crazy. People would go berserk. They go, ah! They sling their hands back and hit people and stuff. And I'd be scared as a child and ask my mom, I said, this lady, is this real? She said, shut up. Your mouth closed. I don't know whether she might be faking, but you just be quiet, okay? Just listen to the pastor. Church is a funny thing. I don't do a lot of jokes on God because, you know, I know God can end your life. You don't play it. Don't mess around with God. I mean, God's my friend. I got him on speed dial. I only call him when I need him, though. You know, when everything's going great, I don't call him, you know. And that's when he'll send me a text message. Just, you know everything you got is costing me, don't you? I said, yes, sir, Father, but I'm getting ready to go to the state fair. I'll call you later, okay? You got to treat God with some respect, man, because, you know, man, I'm telling you, man, I think about certain things like back when they were back in the old days, you know, when Jesus was walking the earth. I always wondered things like, where did he get his sandals at? You know, did they have a store back then that sold sandals or something, you know? And why was this guy's beard always perfect? I mean, it looked like he just got shaved. Where did they get their robes from? You know what I mean? Did they have a robe store somewhere or something? A lot of people laugh at these jokes. People get scared or something. God must be talking to them or something, you know. Tell you laughing at a joke, I'm going to end your life, you know. I see, because when I watch stuff on television and it has something to do with religion, I get so entertained, I start laughing, and then I feel like God flutters my heart. And I say, I'm looking for a remote, I'm cutting it off. I'm going to cut that tail, I'm turning over the Animal Planet now. And that's when my dog would look at me and say, what are you changing the channel for? I was really entertained by this. But I'm going to go ahead and end this. We're going to bring the next musical act up because it's got really ridiculous really fast. And I've always been very, very jealous of musicians, man. Because when you're doing bad like I'm doing right now, the musicians, they can get lost in the music. They don't have to look at you. If they're doing horrible, they just go back down and look. And they'll look up and they see you smelling. But with me, you know, if I'm doing bad, I just do this and just walk away from the mic like I'm about to do now. That being.
Maupin, everybody. Always happy to